get here. But we're all set up at camp. Yesterday evening we did a little bit of glassing and a little bit of driving on an ATV to check out certain areas. We saw about a dozen deer and we ended up seeing one cow elk. We're walking out there, as you can see it's barely light, and we spooked up some bedded elk, and we got within like 50 yards. Sounded like at least 5 or 6 elk tearing down the side of this really steep hill. We almost got into shooting range of one cow. Real beautiful, still, quiet, and we're gonna have a great day. It already started out with seeing elk, which is good on an over-the-counter tag. We just came out here, put in some miles this morning trying to find some area where the elk are. It's very low elk density out here, so you got to find where they're at. And we came to a spot that looks a little familiar to last year's tree, or 3 years ago. I got a bull out of this tree, but the elk are all along the side of the hill, it seems like. So Tove and I, we hung one tree stand in a familiar spot. Now we're going to go hang one in a new spot, and we'll both probably sit our respective trees this afternoon, so we'll see what happens. It's day 3 of our hunt, and it's been really good. We've actually seen elk every single day, which for an over-the-counter hunt that has an extremely low density of elk, can't really beat that. I wasn't planning to sit here, but I put in a lot of miles, and this seems to be the spot where the elk are hitting the hardest as far as tracks go and fresh sign. On hunts like this, I really have to double down on looking for fresh sign, and if all of a sudden that sign is no longer here, then I'll, try to find, that's what basically middays. I'm trying to find spots with more sign just in case there's something better, but I haven't found it yet. My dad, in the mornings and the evenings, is sitting a different tree, brand new tree, at a good spot. He saw 3 elk this morning, and then we're exploring midday, finding new spots, still hunting on the ground, and then adapting from there. I had some cows come in down that way. I saw a bull also right up here, about 150 yards. So cross your fingers. I love it. I'm still hunting through this really thick stuff. All of a sudden I see, boom, legs right in front of me, 20, 30 yards. It was a bull, but he saw me right when I saw him, and it was so thick. He turned and got out of there, but it's definitely elk here and feeling pretty good. So we're gonna keep working hard, making adjustments to our stands when needed, and put the hours in. So excited to get back after it this afternoon. It's 6:39, so got a little less than 2 hours to sit, and we'll see what happens. Came down to show my dad this trail where I thought might be a good spot for a tree stand. I heard something kind of running towards us, and there was a really nice bull. Came like, it's probably only like 50 yards, but the wind sucks, and he might still be up there, but he probably turned and bolted. But I've seen 2 bulls in this area, so I think it might be a good spot for him to set a tree is what I'm thinking. So let's go see if we can see him, but that was exciting to see a good bull. Been hunting the tree a lot. It's been really hot. It's been the best option. If I was counting cards, this is the best option, and we have had some opportunities at Elk. Just have chosen to pass them, but we still got some time left. It's been really hot, but the weather's about to cool down, so we're really excited about that. Cool down starts tomorrow. It's already starting a little bit today. Yesterday evening I had bulls bugling. It like turned back on and they were bugling all around my tree. 5 o'clock right now. Gonna do some cow calls at about 5:30. And then maybe again at about 5:50. Then I'm gonna get down, beat that wallow with a stick, rake some bushes, and let out a bugle or 2 and see if that piques a bull's interest. Maybe brings one in. We're trying to be the most productive and do what's going to most likely punch a tag. And right now we think that's spending time in the tree. So we're up here about 10 hours a day. And we'll see what happens today. It is September 13th, which means 3 years ago, I got my bull out of the same stand, and, that trip was really, really tough. We had very, very few opportunities, didn't see many elk. This trip has been really tough too, but we've certainly improved on the area, and we've seen elk a lot more, and had more close calls than the previous trip, for sure. But still here with the tag in the pocket, and hopefully we can do it again. 3 years on the day. Got a few hours to go and see if we can catch lightning in a bottle twice. Doing what you do when you elk hunt. We're going out early to a spot where we know there's a bunch of bulls that are hot. We're getting there early and gonna hear them and try to get in close to one and piss them off and get them to come to James, and I'm gonna shoot them. That's the plan. Looking forward to it. shot, and I heard him go down. Yes. It's first light. I can't believe I just texted my dad. Unbelievable. I heard him go down. I heard him breathing. He didn't go far. Wow. Just keep going to the post. That's always been my motto. And we got one. I can't believe it. Thank the good Lord, man. I tried my best, and I'm 99% sure I heard him go down. So we'll see. It's been quite a trip. Tove and I, we've been busting ass every day. I think it's like 28th day of hunting or something. No breaks, going hard the whole time, and we've had some opportunities and close calls, but weren't able to make anything stick till this morning. Right at first light, there was bugles right around me, and I heard something bombing down the hill behind my stand, and thankfully I just cut a new shooting lane and was able to stop him, make a really good shot, and I heard him run off. He only went about 80 yards, and maybe even less than that, and was able to hear him go down, so that was a relief, and super blessed to be able to do this with my dad, and looking forward to doing it more in the future. So blessed to fill over-the-counter bull elk tag. It's my 5th archery bull elk, and couldn't be more proud. He's a beautiful bull, and we got some work to do, so we're going to get to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.
I walk on God's land, hear that buckwheat song. Now I walk on God's land, only during season.
Why are expectations so high? Is it the bar I set, my arms I stretch, but I can't reach? A far cry from it, or it's in my grasp, but as soon as I draw a squeeze, I lose my balance like the flying trapeze into the gray light plummets. Now the sky's blackening. I know the mark's high, big bucks rip apart my stomach, knowing that no matter what bucks I come with, you're gonna heart gripe, and that's a hard miss arrow to swallow. So I scrap these as pressure increases like camis. I feel the twigs cracking because
I walk on God's land, hear that buckwheat song.